on the way home at the airport, I threw a taser out in the trash can.
No, you had to get rid of the taser.
Well, I hope that I disposed of it the right way. They didn't tell me to. I just threw it away. Like
you didn't want
it looked really sketchy. I hope that's not like a crime like that I'm admitting to.
I know it's like
we have to hold this for 7 years for the statute of limitations so I can admit it.
It's like dropping a gun in the mailbox. Like,
right.
I don't know what
is
to
that
do with this.
illegal? Like I didn't know what to do. So I didn't. So here's the thing. We did one leg of the trip in the air and one we went by land and by sea because Sean and I drove down.
Yeah.
So we drove from New York to D.C. and then from D.C. to Wilmington and then from Wilmington to Raleigh, dropped off a car and then flew back. So I drove down with just stuff.
See?
I wasn't thinking.
You said by land and by sea.
Oh, yeah, by land and by air, whatever.
Land and by air, okay.
So, so when I was going back, I realized in the airport, like I got out of the car and I was like, oh
shit, I have
a
taser.
full taser with me. Like I have a full, like it wasn't like, oh, I like have a little, because I've bought stuff on a plane before that you're probably not, like by accident, I'm saying like that you're probably not supposed to have, or you're also just surprised. Like, are you allowed to, I've brought pepper spray on the plane.
I've never done that.
Yeah, like, and not checked, I'm saying, like in a car by accident. I'm obviously not planning on using it or something, you know what I mean? But I would think that, and same with, you know what else I've brought? I've bought a lighter on in a carry-on, which I feel like is kind of sketchy, right?
In a carry-on, yeah.
I feel like you shouldn't be able to bring.
You
can check anything. You can check guns. You can check anything.
I was gonna say,
which makes sense.
If you had checked if you had checked your bag, which, you know, it's like, is it worth it to spend like $50 or just to buy a new taser?
That's like $25.
Yeah, right.
No.
But
no, you can. I looked it up. You can Google it, but you have to.
You have to declare it.
I would have had to let them know when I checked in digitally. It would have been a whole thing.
It would have been a whole thing. So you're just like, fuck it. And
I was like, whatever.
But then were you like dropping it in the trash can, and as it was leaving your hand, you're like, should I be doing this?
Yes, exactly. Like it was too late. So I'm like, so here's the problem, right? The thing is, anywhere else, you know, there are certain places where your behavior is heightened, right? Like, remember we were younger and you'd go to school and they would go, you have freedoms, but some of your freedoms are put on hold if you're in a public place like a stadium or a school for everyone's safety. For example, in a school, you're not allowed to have a gun, even though you are technically allowed to have a gun in the country. We get it. Okay.
And you can't just like yell bomb.
Right, you can't yell fire in a crowded theater.
Right, exactly.
So I realized that behavior in an airport is very sensitive.
Yeah.
And behavior that would maybe be normal, or not normal, but behavior that you wouldn't bat an eye to if it was on the street, you would in an airport, right? For example,
potentially,
guy on the street scavenging through trash. Whatever. You're like, hey, you know, New York.
In New York, in Raleigh.
That would be totally different.
Yeah.
Now, guy scavenging through trash in an airport is weird.
Not a good look.
That's sketchy. That's like, what the fuck? What, did the bomb not go off? Like, what's going on? Like, you know what I mean? So I had multiple things going through my head. So first off, I get out, I'm walking through, I'm like, oh my God, I have a weapon. I have a weapon in the airport.
You have a non-lethal weapon.
Yes, non-lethal weapon.
Non-lethal defense.
But yeah, for the AI, for the transcribing. Okay,
This is getting banned on YouTube immediately.
Yeah. This is all satirical. This is all satirical, and it is a joke.
This is a joke. This is a joke.
Allegedly. No, it is. Okay. So, I'm retarded. I'm very harmless. So, anyway. So I'm standing there, and I'm like, oh, my God, I bought a fucking taser to the airport by accident. So I'm like, okay, well, what do I do? So I was like, first off, I was like, well, let me do the right thing. But I was like, but I feel like, you know, like no good deed goes unpunished. Like I was like, I'm gonna go up to someone and be like, hey, I have a taser. Like, what do I do? And they're gonna be like, get him! Like, you know what I mean? Like, so I was like, okay, I can't do that.
Be like Harold and Kumar when he's got the gum on his shoe and he's like,
exactly. Yeah, no, I'm hitting the bong.
Yeah, no, it's gum. God, he's gonna come.
No, I need a lighter to light the bong.
Yeah.
Like that's what I was like. I'm gonna have a situation like that. And so I was like, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna just say to them, hey, I have a weapon. 2, I was like, I have to dispose of this, but how do I do it in a non-sketchy way?
Discreetly. Yeah.
I was like, is it sketchy to leave it outside? Is it sketchy to leave it inside? Is it sketchy to... What do I do? Like, what do I do? Do I sit down and pretend I'm looking through my backpack and then, like, hide it? Do I just do it, like, just big country style and just drop it? Like, what do I do?
Yeah.
So I basically I try to make it one swift movement. I was like, it's happening. So I enter I'm on the sidewalk. I enter through the doors, and as I'm doing it, I take my bag off. I take it out because it was right in the front pocket. I had it for easy access because I used to live in the Lower East Side. You have to take it out. You got to zip zap somebody.
Zip zap.
So I take it out and I just go and like drop it real slick. And I was like, that's fucking clean as fuck.
That was clean.
Then I had another thought. Oh my God, they're going to look at the tapes or something. Now I'm going to look like this is like an Ocean's 11 like heist. Now they're going to think I'm like doing a whole thing in the airport or something. Like what? Like, so I'm freaking out. I called mom. I was like, what do I do? She's like, it's okay. Everything's okay. And then I was like, yeah, I guess it's fine. So I guess it was fine. But, you know, I disabled it. I took out the battery and unplugged it and everything. So, like, it's fine. Like, it's not, you know.
It's like dropping the magazine and turning
on the receiver. That's like what I did. That's what I did. I took out the battery and did the whole thing. So, that's it.
Very Oceans.
Yeah,
very Oceans,
so I dropped off the Taser at Raleigh-Durham Airport. So
I don't know if you know this story or not. I won't say his name to protect the guilty, but
the guilty.
You'll know who it is once I start telling the story.
He's definitely guilty.
So I had a friend who is very outdoorsy. He likes to camp a lot, and
I know who it
is. You know exactly who it is.
And I know that he did it.
Exactly. He was on a camping trip.
I know that this is not. I know that if anything, this is less embellished. I know if anything, this story, things are going to be removed to make this person sound more humane. Continue.
So he was at Glacier National Park on a camping trip, and you know he travels enough to know, and you know when you because you can travel, like you said, like you can travel with. You can fly with a firearm if you declare it and you go through the proper steps.
You just gotta do all the right things.
Right. And so, you know, in this context, it's like if you can fly with like camp fuel because you just have to declare it. It has to be checked. Which is totally fine.
But obviously that's sketchy if you tried to just bring it. It's like kerosene and shit.
So on the return flight, he put it in his carry-on.
No!
Instead of,
did he do it on purpose?
No, it was totally an accident. But obviously it got. I mean, he obviously.
So what happened?
It came up on the thing. And they were like, "Whose bag is this?"
Because now, correct me if I'm wrong, but this obviously is flammable and explosive.
Yeah,
and if it's contained in a thing, it could blow up.
Yes.
It's pressurized.
Yes.
Oh my God.
So obviously they found it when they're doing
they probably
TSA.
Go like a manager over there, probably like this is real. Like this,
this is what you train for.
It's happening. Like it's happening.
This is like the simulation. You're like, yeah, this is happening.
Yeah.
So obviously, I mean, he got it. They took it, and he was like, I mean, he realized too as he like when he was like, oh fuck, it's in my carry-on. And he's like, I'm fucked. Like I know it. Mm-hmm. So they took it away. he had just gotten PreCheck.
Like no. They're like, yeah, nice fuking try.
Like he had gotten it just before this trip.
And then he tries to bring that in.
Immediately got it suspended. He got a letter in the mail like a week later, and it was like
from the government,
from
like from Transportation Security Agency,
from the Department of Homeland Security, being like.
So wait, so what happened at the? Did they still let him fly? What happened?
They let him fly.
They just confiscated.
They confiscated it, and he was like,
Was he questioned? Was he?
Yeah, I mean, they were like.
I mean, I guess obviously if you look into him, you'll see. Okay, he's never done anything.
Right, exactly. I mean, I'm sure it was.
But I'm saying, was he like taken into a room? Did they?
I don't know the extent of that. I don't think it was that because, like you said, I mean, you know, He doesn't have any warrants that we know of, but
Right, which he probably does. Because
yeah.
one time when I went to where was I going? I was going to either Chattanooga. I was going somewhere. I was going to Chattanooga or Florida with Nick Tillelli.
Okay.
And he had a hunting knife, like a river knife, like that he by accident, like that, or he just has it always, so he probably wasn't even thinking, and he just and it was in his bag, and it's a decent knife. I mean, if you open it up, the handle, the blade is probably like this big. It's over the limit. Like you could kill somebody.
Yes.
Which obviously he never would, but whatever.
Yeah.
So. But it wasn't a big deal. They were just like, hey, whose bag is this? And they're like, me. And he was like, you got a knife in here, dude. And he was like, oh my God, I'm sorry, I totally. And he was like, it's fine. He's like, you can knock it on the plane or we can throw it out.
Yeah.
And he was just like, okay, throw it out. Yeah. But I was surprised it was, because like when they first said that, he was like, you got a knife in the thing.
You were like,
I was like, oh,
shit.
dude, we're going to miss our flight. Like, it's going to be like 3 hours. They're going to like investigate us. Like, but they didn't. Like, I guess you can tell. But
I think it depends probably. I mean, that's, like you said, it was over the size, but if it's like,
it's clearly like,
if it's like if it was like a fixed blade, like hunting knife, like Rambo, like
if it was like
that's like that's a little bit different. That might require a little more questioning versus these are your two options.
Oh my God.
But I don't know the extent of that, but. Obviously, it got thrown away, and he was like, and he called me and was like, "Dude, I had to tell somebody," and he was like, "I'm waiting for the letter to come in the mail. I'm gonna lose my PreCheck." 5 days later, like clockwork, government sealed envelope in his mailbox. He's like, "I know exactly what this is."
Oh my God, dude, that's so funny. That's so fucking funny. Yeah, it you don't want to fuck with that, dude, because flying is a cool privilege that you don't want to like fuck up or anything. But but it's good to know, I guess, that you can even do something crazy like that and they wouldn't really care.
As long as you don't have a track record.
Yeah, as long as you're paying. Nah, it's all right. I just figured Raleigh they would, because Raleigh's a nice place, so they got time for that shit. You know what I mean?
I don't think.